Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will show you how to create API gateway in Spring Boot using Spring Cloud framework. Okay. Let's first add the required dependencies. Let's go to compile. So first of all, we need the API gateway dependency, which is provided by the Spring Cloud framework. Let's add them. Oh, okay. Let's paste in our form. Okay. So this is the gateway dependency that we need. Yeah, sorry, so we don't need this dependencies tag. Okay, so basically this is what we need, but then again it has some other dependency. This library, Spring Cloud Starter Gateway, has some dependencies to other Spring Cloud library. So that's why we have to add this chunk of dependencies. Okay, after adding the gateway library, Spring Cloud library, we need to configure our Spring Cloud gateway. Let me copy and paste my configuration. Okay, then let me explain. So basically we need this structure of configuration, Spring Cloud gateway. Then we need to define the routes. So as you can see, I have here 3 routes. Okay, let me explain one by one. Okay, the first route I redirect it to Wikipedia. Okay, then whenever this route receive a this input, this how you call this, traffic from this URL or endpoint, it will redirect to this host. Then after redirecting to this host, this endpoint will be will change to this one, wiki manufacturer. Okay, so it's like we are changing this path to this. Why we need to do that? Because sometimes we do not want to expose the actual endpoint to our users for security reason. So that's why we need to hide the actual endpoint and expose only what we want to expose to the user. In our case, this one, which is demo API 1. But internally, once our client hit our endpoint, this one, internally our framework or Spring Cloud gateway will redirect to this host with this endpoint. Okay, so same thing with the second route, which is the API 2. We also reroute to this host, Wikipedia host, and redirect it to this endpoint. Okay, then for the third API or route, we redirect it to this host, http bin.org. Then instead of using SetPath, this time we use rewrite. somehow is the set path and the write path is the same. The only difference is that in the write path we can use regular expression like this. For example, is the input, the endpoint is like this, demo dash API x slash star star, right? So here, as you can see, we use regular expression to interpret this. So basically, we convert this from whenever we in the client hit this endpoint. Let's say demo API dash API x. Then let's say uuid. Then it will be converted. It will be translated or rewrite to this endpoint. Okay. So if for example the endpoint is like this, API, let's say demo dash API x like test. If the endpoint is like this will fail because here in our regex we only accept uuid. So it should be, the request should be like this. We expect like this, demo API x / uuid. Okay. Other than this, it will fail because of this regex, regular expression rule that we define. Okay, I hope it's clear. So let us test this 3 routes to see the output of our API gateway implementation using Spring Cloud framework. Okay, let's run this application. I think we encounter some error. Oh, I think there is some conflict with our library. Since we have this library, we don't need the web. There's a conflict. So what we need only is this Spring Cloud Starter Gateway and this Spring Cloud dependencies. That's all. Nothing else. This one is also not necessary. You can delete this. But then again, we need to delete the test class, which is not necessary in this tutorial. Okay, so basically our dependency, we only need this Spring Cloud Starter Gateway and the Spring Cloud dependencies. That's all for our API gateway implementation. Okay, of course we need to define our routes. In our in this tutorial I define 3 routes. Okay, API 1, 2, and 3. So the API 1 will route to Manny Pacquiao Wikipedia. The API 2 will route to Jennifer Lopez Wikipedia. The API 3 will call another service, which is hosting, which is pointing to this host and calling this uuid endpoint. Okay, so let's test them one by one. Let's run first the Spring Boot application. Alright, so our default port as usual is 8080. Okay, so let's go to our browser to test each endpoint one by one. HTTP localhost 8080. So in this API routes, we're exposing this demo-api1. Demo-api1. So based on our route definition, when we hit this endpoint, it will be reroute it will be rerouted or redirected to Wikipedia, to Manny Pacquiao Wikipedia. Okay, so let's hit the API one. All right, so as we can see, this is the Wikipedia of Manny Pacquiao. See? All right, let's test the API 2. For API 2, based on our routes definition, let's check again. API 2, we're expecting it will be routed to Jennifer Lopez Wikipedia. Okay. All right. As you can see, this is Jennifer Lopez Wikipedia. Okay. Then for API 3, this will be rerouted to API 3, the endpoint is different. demo-apix slash let's try if the regex will work. Okay, apix slash test. Let's see what will happen. You see, not found because we are expecting uuid, so it should be, instead of other string or text, we should replace this. Let's change again the, so instead of test, we replace with uuid. Okay, apix / then uuid. So we expect this, yeah, we expect some uuid response. All right, I think that's all, guys. So in this, I hope you find this tutorial useful. Happy learning. I will see you again next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.